That was a black card of which there are only 3 in the world. He just threw it away like that. The boy in the pink shirt standing in front of me was convinced that I was the top-tier wealthy heir disguised as a commoner. He quickly looked up and asked cautiously, "Hello classmate, my name is Mike, my family runs a hotel business, may I ask who you are?" Mike asked the question everyone present wanted to know. I knew this was the first test for me entering this elite academy. Success would grant me entry into this noble game. Failure would mean utter ruin. I took a deep breath suppressing my inner tension and spoke calmly. Saying who I am is not something you are qualified to know. Just then the student council members hurried over, stood in front of the aloof young man surrounded by the crowd and said, "You are young Master Gu, right? You are the only one who has registered for freshman orientation, come with me quickly." As soon as the words fell, the crowd erupted in discussion. Someone said his last name is Gu, could he be the young master of the long-retired top-tier Gu family? Someone said I heard that young Master Gu just returned to the country this year, I didn't expect him to be brought here. Someone said the school really went all out for this game. The previously arrogant aristocratic girl Emily immediately hid behind the crowd, afraid I would launch fierce retaliation against her. Mike's attitude became even more fawning. He quickly grabbed the suitcase from my hand and said, "Let me carry your luggage for you. How could you do such a trivial thing yourself, just leave it to me." Mike patted his chest to pledge his loyalty. I pretended to nod indifferently and walked forward without looking sideways. When no one was paying attention I secretly breathed a sigh of relief. My gaze casually swept over the faces of these aristocratic young masters and ladies. Seeing that everyone had reverent eyes, I knew the identity of the mysterious young master of the Gu family who had just returned to the country was firmly established. It was worth the 3 months of careful preparation, because in this school almost everyone was from wealthy noble families. A single slip could expose my true identity. Only by disguising as a mysterious family with unfathomable depth could I intimidate these people. The identity of the Gu family young master who just returned to the country perfectly helped me avoid the shortcoming of having no friends in the country. After freshman registration I walked steadily across the campus. Along the way I showed disdain for the luxurious buildings of the elite academy. My expression was calm as if I was strolling through my own back garden. My aloof and restrained demeanor further convinced everyone that I was the Gu family young master. Their attitude toward me became even more respectful. Soon I stopped in front of a luxurious stand. A lone villa. I pointed ahead and said, "This place looks good, I will stay here." A female student opened her mouth wide in disbelief and exclaimed, "Oh my god, this is where the heirs of the 4 major financial groups live, how dare he?" Mike looked troubled and said, "Young Master Gu, I know a place that is definitely no worse than this, maybe we should choose another one." Ignoring Mike's persuasion I walked straight into the villa, pointed to one of the bedrooms and said, "This bedroom looks good. You come here, throw out everything of his, then replace everything with new ones and clean it up." Mike was so scared that cold sweat broke out on his forehead. He said, "This is the room of David who has the hottest temper among the 4 financial groups. If he comes back and finds us, both of us will be in trouble." I shot him a cold glance and said, "So what, who does he think he is?" Suddenly a fervent loyal follower of David immediately turned red-eyed and was about to rush forward to defend him, but his calmer friend stopped him and said, "Are you crazy? His last name is Gu, do you want to die?" The fervent loyal follower instantly calmed down and could only watch helplessly as David's belongings were thrown out of the building one by one. A loud crash echoed as they hit the open space downstairs, instantly causing a stir. Someone said, "Is he crazy? Those are David's personal belongings, how could he just throw them away?" Upstairs Mike did not hesitate at all, immediately took out his phone and dialed a number, his tone urgent and fawning. He said, "Hello, bring people over immediately, buy everything in young Master David room according to the exact same specifications, Don, make it better than the original." After hanging up he did not forget to glance down from the 2nd floor, his face eager to please. Soon the room was cleaned up. After I closed the bedroom door I could clearly feel the gaze that had been staring at my back completely disappear. The aloof expression I had maintained for so long instantly faded. My whole body relaxed its guard. I turned and collapsed onto the soft bed in the luxurious villa. I patted my chest and let out a long